violent group on Wednesday led a protest in Soweto, South Africa, calling for the expulsion of foreigners and non-nationals, which led to tension in the South Africa city. Sahara reporters learned that the protest was tagged Operation Dudula, which saw violent groups calling for a protest against foreigners. A march which started at 8 a.m. at a hall in the Diepekloof area of Soweto. The violent posters were shared widely in the town, some of which were obtained by Sahara reporters, calling on the non-nationals to leave the Soweto area before Wednesday, June 16. It is not clear yet the steps which the South African authorities are taking on the matter, but the police were seen around the protesters trying to prevent them from breaking into people's shops. A local member of Operation Dudula, however, claimed they were targeting criminals such as drug peddlers, court members, and others. Some other protesters claimed that they wanted undocumented immigrants, business owners, to be removed from the area. Soweto is South Africa's largest and the most influential township, from where large xenophobic attacks originated in previous years. A Nigerian lawyer based in South Africa also confirmed the fresh protests in Soweto, saying since 2008, they had lived with the threatening increase in xenophobic threats and attacks on an annual basis. He said, the recent incident under discussion is not an isolated incident, but one of the many ugly manifestations of xenophobia. I must confess that the South Africa government is trying its best to curb and contain it, but many of these incidents are instigated by politicians and the so-called elites, so to gain political mileage and to score political points. Some of the attacks are instigated by lack of service delivery and the rising economic crisis. There are instances of competition among locals and foreigners, and there is also the element of jealousy, in the sense that the locals observe several foreigners whose businesses are thriving as opposed to theirs. Meanwhile, these foreigners had arrived in South Africa with vast business experiences and substantial capital. If you carefully observe some of the latest xenophobic attacks, you can tell that the locals don't want foreign long haulage drivers to move the cross-border goods trailers and trucks in the heart of South African borders. The foreign drivers don't mind being paid less than the government-approved minimum wage, while the South Africans who are unionized want to insist on the minimum wage and more pay increases. The last pronounced wave of xenophobic attacks was around July 2019, when a Deputy Director General of the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria, Mrs. Elizabeth Ndubisi, was murdered in a hotel room in South Africa, among other killings and violence. A lot of Nigerians have reacted to this. All right, some are saying that an irony of what is happening somewhere in Nigeria, but with different team. The Buhari administration will not do anything about this because it is mostly Igbos that reside there. A Biafran government would be many times more different in doing and restoring this situation than the rotten gallant called Nigeria. All right. Someone said, why won't they dehumanize and chase and kill us when we enslave and kill ourselves in our own country, Nigeria? If they tried that senseless killing again, we will destroy MTN and their company in Nigeria completely. Someone just dropped that. If Nigeria was a working country, we shouldn't have been having these issues repeatedly. South Africa has major businesses in Nigeria, but still, our citizens won't allow ours to rest. Even the government is not ready to do much about it, solely because majority of those businesses owners in diaspora are Southeasterners, so they can't do anything. I remember then Chad almost finished Boko Haram, and the reactions the government gave. Even the APC government is building rail to Chad. I guess we all know what that means. This is how serious countries should work now. They want to take back their country, and until Nigeria rise up to take up what rightfully belongs to us, then I come in peace. I still blame bad governance, individuals, liars as government representatives for the embarrassment. Make the national retain its good image that had been before by providing an enabling environment for businesses, jobs, and employment for the teeming youths and its tent, and this will be a thing of the past. Nigeria is a country which citizens are downgraded by other nations because of their leaders have demolished everything about their future. Nigeria is shameful. Okay, sorry, I cannot really get that. Someone said there, in Nigeria, we don't even know who are not Nigerians because our borders are open for some and shut for some. How do we now even start to evacuate them or fight international forces when our inside is not safe? The beginning of the end of us is the situation of this country. I don't blame South African citizens, no. I blame greedy, corrupt Nigerian leaders and others that Nigerian citizens will be dehumanizing in South Africa while the government is doing nothing about it. This is the worst time to have Buhari as a president of Nigeria. They will carry out their threat, kill Nigerians with impunity, without justice. Why presidency will only come out to reassure us and express shock. Honestly, this is just too much, he said. So guys, you've all heard it now. I'm dropping it here for now. Hit the comment section and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Bye for now.